Here at Euromonitor International, we're pleased to release the top 100 city destination ranking for 2014. 2014 was another good year for city destinations, and the average growth of the top 100 cities in our ranking was 5.8% for international arrivals, which is higher than the 4% that was seen on a global scale. Asia is once again, maybe unsurprisingly, the star of this ranking. Hong Kong finds itself on the top spot once again, and Singapore is just behind London in third place. And of the top 10 in this ranking, 6 cities are located in Asia. One of the major drivers of this growth is China, and the middle income rises there, with people increasingly trying to travel outbound, which is really impacting and improving city destinations around Asia. China is also very important as a destination, however, with 7 cities now present in China, which is the same as in the US. So let's cast our eye back to 2014 and look at some of the major developments that happened in that year and how that impacted travel. One of the success stories of 2014 was Rio de Janeiro, which saw a growth of 46.6%, which is the highest in the ranking. Of course, this is due to the World Cup, and with the upcoming Olympic Games in 2016, we expect to see further positive performance of Rio de Janeiro in 2016. Another country that started the year off well in 2014 was Russia, with the Winter Olympics in Sochi, which improved international arrivals as well as provided a lot of media coverage. However, with the issues in Ukraine and the subsequent involvement of Russia in the geopolitical developments and sanctions, Russian arrivals really declined in 2014, and Moscow and St. Petersburg showed double-digit decline in 2014. This also impacted Russian outbound travel, with a lot of destinations, especially beach destinations in Europe, as well as further afield like Thailand, feeling the pressure. Bangkok fell to 4th spot in the top 100 ranking, mainly due to Russians not coming anymore, but also due to political unrest in the country, which really impacted the image of Thailand as a popular destination. Istanbul showed some of the strongest growth in the top 10 with 13%, and it actually climbed 2 places to number 9 in the ranking. 2013 was a very turbulent year for the city, with a lot of protests against the government. But 2014 saw a return of the relative calm in the city, which, as we can see, improved city arrivals. However, with the recent bomb attack in Istanbul, as well as conflict in neighboring Syria, we can expect that the city is now back in a little bit of turbulent waters, and therefore city arrivals might decline in the coming years. Another very important development in 2014 was the Ebola crisis in Western Africa. Most city arrivals are in the north part of Africa, but there are 2 cities in the top 100 ranking in the rest of the continent, which are Nairobi and Johannesburg. We expect this, however, to increase in the coming years because Africa is actually performing very well, and the forecasted 6% growth for 2015 is showing the potential of Africa as a destination. Especially technology startups in hubs like Hope City in Ghana, as well as Konza Technology City in Kenya, are really performing well and attracting international investment as well as international arrivals. Finally, we have a look at Greece, and 3 cities entered the top 100 from that country, especially Athens, with a growth of around 30% in 2014, was performing very well and was very popular, so much so that TripAdvisor included the city in the top 25 destinations worldwide for the first time. What is clear is that the appetite for travel is increasing rapidly in the world, as well as improving economies in North America and Europe, and the diplomatic ties with countries such as Iran and Cuba are really benefiting and profiting the tourism industry. And so we'll expect to see future growth in city destinations to come.